Garnet is an absolute brawler, in-your-face kind of character, but also has a lot of specials that kind of diversify the field, allow you to control yourself and your enemies, and I'm showing you today how to play her.
Take it one step at a time.
I'm showing you guys all of Garnet's attacks, what they do, kind of explaining what's going on behind the scenes for the moves and what they're actually doing, and of course giving you some quick tips and tricks on how to play her best. So going over Garnet's standard attacks, her neutral attack here is a chargeable punch. And the more you charge it, the further you travel. Her side attack is really cool and controllable. The first attack is this jab of punches. If you do it again, it is armored, awesome overhead throw punch. Now that last hit can be changed in multiple ways. You can actually go backwards. So if you have two enemies, punch one, hit the other. But also if you hold up or down, it changes that second attack. So if you hold up, it's an uppercut. But if you hold down, it does two more spinning punches. Keep in mind that the up one and the down one do not gain armor like the standard one. Her down attack, it kind of electrifies the ground here, and of course can be charged to travel further. Her up attack are these two punches, can be charged, but if you charge them all the way, she does extra hits and extra damage. Now her neutral special is really cool. It looks like this. She's kind of singing there. It does two things you want to be aware of. So while she's singing here, it actually stops projectiles, and the projectiles can be hit back. They can be reflected when hit. Now you can see here on our stacks here, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 2, it actually gives you and your allies boost. Now on their first stack, it gives them a speed boost, and on their second stack here, it gives your next melee hit armor breaking ability. And a great way to start this move is actually while you're in the air, so that way by the time you land, you're almost on your second stack. Her side special, she actually shoots off her gauntlets here for projectile. Now keep in mind, this move does have cooldown, so you can't just spam the projectile here, but while you're on cooldown, instead of doing the projectile, she does a shoulder charge. Now her down special is really unique. What's cool is you throw down this marker, and it's kind of attached to you in a way. Now you can do the input again, down special, to go back to it, and on the way there, you'll grab your opponents and throw them back. Now what's cool and what you want to keep in mind for Garnet's down special is if she has an ally and the ally runs into the marker, it places it on them and she can be dashed back to them. And what's cool is when she hits her ally back right there, she actually resets their hit stun, their knockback, and she even refreshes their air option. So if they're in the air and they've dashed twice, you do that, boom, they get 2 more dashes. So it's kind of a great way to combo into it. Now her up special, she actually shoots, it's a kind of electric ball there, comes on down, gives her and her allies electric fists that do electric damage. If it actually hits your enemies, of course it does electric damage to them while they're in it, and then kind of explodes. And then if they're caught in that blast, you can see here the electric damage stays on them for quite a while, continuing to do more damage as they stand there. Now for her air specials, what will happen is the down special is the same. She places the marker there, and again, you can grab your points on the way there. Her side special is the same in the air. But keep in mind, in the air, her side special, the gauntlets, they don't actually travel as far as if you were on the ground. Now in the air, for her up special, she makes this T-pose with punches on both sides. Her neutral special in the air is the same. Again, a good way to come on down into it. That way, by the time you hit the ground, you're on stack number 2. Now for her attacks in the air, her down attack in the air is like this downwards punch. You can actually hold it and not punch them, punch the ground instead, doing a ground pound. Her up attack in the air is these 2 punches. Her side attack is these 2 punches. Now my favorite attack for her in the air is her neutral attack. She charges it and explodes into this star shape for her fists and her legs, and they all 4 of those points do damage. Some tips I have for you when playing Garnet is keep in mind, though she's awesome for 1v1, she's a great team player, especially utilizing her special attacks. Because again, her up special, though it does electrifying damage to your enemies, it gives you and your allies electric fists. Your singing stacks give you and your allies boosts. Your singing also stops projectiles and allows you to reflect them back. And again, if you have an ally, you can place the down special marker on them and reset their air options, their knockback, and their hit stun. Really good move for your ally. Keep in mind her cooldown moves. Her up special has cooldown, her side special has cooldown, and her down special also has cooldown. Now some characters have, let's call it a third jump for recovery in a way. Some of their specials or attacks in the air might give them an advantage in the air. Not just dashing, but some characters have, again, a third move that allows them to recover more. Garnet doesn't really have that option in a lot of ways. Her attacks are just attacks in the air. Nothing's really recovery mode. So the best option, in my opinion, is place that marker down somewhere in the middle of the map. So that way, if you're kind of going off the map, this is your recovery option. Really useful. Guys, let me know down below, what do you think of Garnet? Is she a fun character for you? Is she your main? Again, let me know down below. If you enjoyed this tutorial and guide, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe for more. We have new videos Monday and Friday, and we stream twice a week. I will see you in the next video and or stream. Until then, my dudes, as always, just take it one step at a time. Thanks again.